Hey you guys, PJD here. I'm back with part 2 of the Black Friday don't get this or get this not that video, and now I'm going to be talking to you about conditioners. You can click the link to see the first video, which was just on shampoos. So here we go. Mint Leaves Tea Tree Conditioner. This is a get this. This is from Earth's Nectar. I have 2 from Earth's Nectar, just like I did in the shampoo portion. The Ambrosia one, which may or may not be out on their site by Black Friday. Sorry about this. I got it from Hot Look. Here's the ingredient list. I'll let that zoom in or focus so you can actually see it. There we go. Aloe juice, some of the same things and oils that you saw on the shampoo list, but it's really good at conditioning my hair. My hair feels totally conditioned, which means it feels soft and billowy. I can put my fingers through it after it's done. I really do like it. I do though need to follow up with, you know, a moisturizer or something in my hair, but it at least gets me to the point where I can get my fingers through it. I can detangle. It really feels nice and it smells good. This Ambrosia one, again, because it has the lime and mandarin essential oils in here. It has a citrus scent, but not like the citrus rind, just like a light citrusy scent. Smells really good and it conditions my hair. I mean, just the things that you would expect a conditioner to do. Make it feel soft. You should be able to get your fingers through it. It does all of the above. I can like flat twist my hair after I come out of the shower because my hair feels conditioned. Not every conditioner does that for me. This one does. Their other one is their Mint Leaves Tea Tree Conditioner. Same deal as the Ambrosia one that I just spoke of. So if you don't see the Ambrosia one and you don't mind the kind of rosemary tea tree oil scent, then yeah, you can pick this one up as well, or in place of the Ambrosia if they don't have that. Sorry, I'm just trying to get you to see some of these ingredients. Hopefully you can see that. But yeah, now I don't recall, just because I haven't used it on my hair this week, if it's the Mint Leaves Tea Tree Conditioner or the shampoo, but one of them tingles in your hair. It's not both of them, but one tingles and you get that kind of peppermint tingly feeling in your hair. I know some people don't like that, so I at least wanted to mention it, but I don't recall at this moment if it's the shampoo or the conditioner. I did mention it in a previous video, so if you search that, you may likely find it. Another thing, I know this company is having a Black Friday sale, $9.99 for their products. One that you may want to get, and you probably remember this company, TGIN, Thank God I'm Natural, from the moment when I first picked up their like sampler pack. I used the conditioner, I used everything in their sampler pack, and there was one mask that they had that disgusted me so in terms of scent that I just was like done with it. But once these appeared in Target, and you know, I saw like even their process online of how they were showing that they pour the honey in it, and it just looked like such a natural product. And because the sample was so small, I said, let me go, and I purchased one of these, and I've been purchasing them ever since. So definitely now that's $9.99, I'm going to get it for Black Friday. This is the Triple Moisture Replenishing Conditioner. Now, triple in comparison to what? Triple what? Triple what I normally feel? Is there some standard here? I don't exactly know what they mean by triple moisture, but I guess it's whatever you would typically feel as moisture, or your hair being moisturized, that you're getting triple that. Okay. I guess. And that says with shea butter and argan oil. Shea butter doesn't necessarily do it for me, but I know a lot of people like having shea butter in their hair products because they feel like it really can hold in some moisture for them. But for me, let me tell you what it's done for me. It really does condition my hair. I don't care if I'm following it with, and if you watched part 1 of the video, you saw that there were some shampoos that I mentioned that I like them because they cleanse my hair really well, but they don't necessarily, and some even give me shine, but they don't necessarily let me get through and do the detangling. This lets me get through and do the detangling of my hair. It also just makes it feel really soft. Now I can tell you, I have even done tests where I've had this on one side of my hair and another conditioner on the other side. This one gives me more shrinkage. Even with this, you know, I may put a good amount in my hair, and this is just a typical creamy conditioner. It's down here now, but let me see if I can get some out just to show you. But it's a typical creamy conditioner. I have it on one side of my hair, and I remember the curls on that side were just really shrunken in comparison to the other side, but it was really defined as well. So it was a nice process, makes my hair feel really conditioned and soft. It does. So I like this one. And the scent is kind of, it's a weird scent because it doesn't smell like any one specific thing, but it's certainly not floral. I don't know exactly what that scent is. It's almost a cross between sweet and savory. if that at all makes sense to you, but that's kind of what it smells like to me. But it's a nice scent, very pleasant scent. Again, I don't find that this one lingers, so the scent again doesn't really matter too much. Other things that I'm definitely not going into detail on this particular conditioner next, and this is not a standard conditioner, it's actually a deep conditioner, because I've spoken about this one at length since I was relaxed in talking about conditioners on this channel. Definitely supporting and going in again with Darcy's Botanicals Deep Conditioning Mask. I believe she normally does a 20 or 25, I think it's a 20% discount during Black Friday. This is her moisturizing hair mask. This is definitely on my best of list. I've spoken about this one for years now. Just trying to show you the ingredients. Yeah, actually it was on that side. Chunky ingredient list right here. You may not be able to see all of that text. Oh yeah, you can. Look at that. Okay. But yeah, here's the ingredient list. It's a very creamy one. I use this as like my, if all else fails, I know this will work and make my hair feel as I want it to feel. It can restore it to feeling soft and silky. And I really like this conditioner. So here we go, Darcy's Botanicals. That's definitely a get this. Another get this, which I've spoken about in the past before, is from My Honey Child. I'll show you something from My Honey Child that I was definitely not a fan of, but this is not it. I am a fan of this one. I have been for so long. There were even times when I used it in, I would put it in the refrigerator, because I think at some point on her products it used to say like you can keep it in the refrigerator. But anyway, this is actually her honey hair mask. If I open it like this and turn it over, it definitely will all slide out. It's a little looser in terms of the consistency, but this gives my hair very nice shine. I always am in love with the scent of it. This is the product. Yeah, okay. Let me try and do it like this so you can actually see it. Yeah, I'll show you the ingredients. She normally has a sale on the 8-ounce jars, which is this one, not the 16-ounce jars. So just keep that in mind. So if you are looking to get 16 ounces of it, just do 2 of the 8 ounces, because I think her sale is typically buy one, get one, 50% off. And you have to look on her site, because if I remember in the past, yes, and she's revised her site, so she may do it a different way this year, but there was like fine print scrolling at the bottom. And again, her site looks different now, so she may reveal the code in a different way, but she usually has some fine print somewhere telling you what the sale is, so it's there. And then you can, and again, and there were like no limitations other than the fact that you have to get the 8-ounce jars, but it was like oh no, was it buy one get one free? I think it was buy one get one free, not even half off. It was buy one get one free. That's why that sale was so amazing, so I could really stock up on the 8-ounce jars of it. So that was just perfect. Yeah, so My Honey Child, definitely get this. And I didn't show you the ingredients, but again, this is something that we've spoken about in the past. Smells delightful. It's kind of this scent where it makes me go like this. You know when you eat something and it gives you the tang? It kind of smells like it has that tang to it. And I can see the light is leaving. Don't leave me, son. Not yet. I have a few more things to get through. Well, a lot more things to get through, but we'll get through it. So yeah, the My Honey Child, that's a get this. Another shocker for me, which if you like the sale price and you're trying to try something new, or you want to try something from this brand, this was, of her deep conditioners, the best from this line. Definitely not going on my best of list, but it's the best deep conditioner that I've ever gotten from this company, Soultanicals. And again, her second generation products have done it for me more so than her first generation products. This one is the what is it called? Magical Molasses Deep Conditioner. And it actually says Deep Constructor. Let that come into focus. Okay, there we go. And now this, if I were to compare it with the My Honey Child Molasses Conditioner, I like the My Honey Child one more. But this is certainly not a bad conditioner. It did make my hair feel soft. It did make it feel conditioned. I may even pick this up for Black Friday. It kind of looks like some sort of a bread pudding mixture or something. Yeah, it's thick, it's dense, it's a deep conditioner, not just a conditioner, but a deep conditioner. Here are the ingredients if you care to look at that. It smells like, yeah, it smells like that grade A molasses kind of thing. Distilled water, aloe juice, olive oil. So again, coconut oil, some nice ingredients. It's an 8-ounce jar. and I really felt like it made my hair feel soft. There have been other Soultanical conditioners, her first generation, I forgot what it was called, but her first generation deep conditioner, I would put it on, and while the conditioner is on my hair feels dry. How does that happen? Okay, but that's how bad that first conditioner was. So it's not just to say that this product is so much better. It's not just to say that this is better than her worst conditioner for me, right? It's beyond that. Even if I didn't have a horrible one from her line or some other line to compare it to, I would still say that this is a good conditioner, period, which is why it makes my get this list, because it's still a good conditioner. It's just not the best conditioner that I've used in life, but it does make my hair feel soft. It does make it feel, you know, conditioned, like it has a measure of moisture in it. But again, it's something I would need to follow up with a leave-in or with a moisturizer or something like that. But just getting through the conditioning process, this is a good one. Not the best. It's not, you know, it's no Darcy's Botanicals. But again, it's like 16 bucks or so. I'll leave the price up here. But for the price, as well as with the 40% off discount, you know, you're getting this almost at half the price. It's a steal. I would say this is good if you want to stock up on some inexpensive conditioners, you know, with the sale. Relatively speaking, it's inexpensive. So yeah, so this is a conditioner that you may want to get because it's good. It's good and it does what it says it's going to do. It's just not this long-lasting moisture where I even have to question, should I even put a moisturizer in my hair? Yes, I need to put a moisturizer in my hair. I don't need to question that. I do need it. But in terms of this leaving it feeling soft, and I can even let my hair air dry and get away for a few hours without putting in a moisturizer and it still feels relatively good, then you know, in my book, that's a good deep conditioner, and especially when I get it on sale for such an inexpensive price, I really like that. Now for the don't get this conditioners, we're back to Camille Rose again. So this is the Camille Rose Coconut Water Penetrating Hair Treatment. Again, it has that light coconut scent. I've seen this being sold also in Target. It's a creamy kind of product here too, and unlike some of the other products, some of them are at the very end of the jar, and it only has that much because I want to show you the consistency and kind of talk about it with you. This is in here because I don't have too much of a desire to go back and finish it, but I will because it's towards the end anyway. But it's a creamy product, kind of dense, like if I hold it upside down it's not going to slide out, but it's not super heavy. It's right, it doesn't feel like a pound of shea butter or anything like that. That didn't bring out much to show you. There you go. All right, so you know, this, okay, while my hair is wet, it didn't feel brittle, but it didn't feel moisturized or truly conditioned either. It just felt very, on a scale of 1 to 10, it felt like a 5. So it felt very average, and I forget what the price was, but it was not worth the price to feel like that. And I know for other people, they've said it makes their hair feel silky and all that jazz. Did not do it for me. It felt very basic, if you will. So yeah, this product, and here are the ingredients. Take a gander at that. If you're interested in trying Camille Rose, I will say this. If you're interested in trying Camille Rose, of the many products that she has, where the majority of them do not work for me, this was of the best. But when you consider that most of them were really horrible for me, that's not saying that much. And this is just not, you know, yeah, I'm definitely not purchasing this again. There was a point in my life where I was at that 50-50 point. Half of the Camille Rose products that I've purchased worked for me. The other half did not. I'm well over that line now. Doesn't work for me. I don't like it. I just don't think it works for my hair in particular. So this coconut water collection, though it's better than all of her other collections, like that Twisting Jai almond Twisting Jai cream or whatever it's called, all of those things in the jar with the pink label and the black lid, none of those work for me. Her curl maker does work for me, but it's not the best curl maker that I've ever used. I really like it a lot. It's just that since then I've tried others that I think are superior, but that one is still really good. And if I were to see a good sale on it, that I may potentially purchase, but again, I know some others that are better, so maybe not, but it's still really good, the curl maker. But these other things, no, and this is better than all of those pink label black jar items that she sells. It's just that that's not saying much, because this, I'm going to take that back. I'm not going to say it's a 5. I'm not going to say it's a 5, because I would say maybe her Twisting Jai and other things, which I'm not even reviewing those at this moment, but I would say those are like a 5. some of them are in the 4 category. So this is like a 6.5, 7. 6.5, 7. So there we go. Yeah, so it didn't leave my hair with any lasting moisture. It was very clear upon allowing my hair to air dry that it needed moisture, like immediately. There was no waiting for it to dry out, because it was starting to feel dry even before my hair fully dried. So this is not a product that I would get again. And another do not get product would be Diva Curl, also again from their Decadence line, which is their new line. This is the One Conditioner Decadence product. Here are the ingredients if you care to see. Very much like the shampoo, it was just basic, did nothing at all special for my hair. It did condition it more so than the shampoo. Like after I washed out the shampoo, I knew that it needed something. Oh, I'm sorry, was that not focused? Sorry, here we go. All right, so I knew that it needed something, and this wasn't enough. So I would put this on after the No Poo from Diva Curl, and it would make it feel a little better than the shampoo did, but not by much. So again, not impressive, and to be over the $20 mark, I just wasn't happy with it. Not something that I would purchase again. It's like down here. I'm almost done with it. This is something that if I were to like to finish this, this is not going to be like my weekend, oh, I'm going to really give my hair a treat product. No, this would be like my midweek. I'm on the go. I just need to put something in, or I'm coming back from swimming or something, and I just need something quick to wash this out so I can head out the door. But I know I'm not actually treating my hair as carefully as I would like. This is what I would use that for, just to finish this up. This is a do not get, I think. So yeah, so those are the conditioners. Now we're going to get into some stylers in just one sec. Back now, we're going to start talking about some kind of leave-in products. These two, I'll do these both at the same time because my experience was pretty similar with them. This is from the Curls brand. This is the Curl Souffle. It says for medium curl cream. It says medium curl cream without hold. And this one is the whipped cream, heavy curl cream without hold. So here we go. Let me just show you the medium curl cream without holes right now, just show you the consistency of it. And the scent for both of them, it was like this kind of weird vanilla-ish scent. Both of these products, and this is why I'm doing them together, both of them go on my hair and everything feels groovy as I'm twisting, and it feels like it's going to really moisturize, but as soon as it dries, it's as if I never put anything on my hair. So that's why this one does not work for me. And the same goes for this item here, which is the heavy curl cream, and I'll show you the consistency of this one, which even though it's a heavy curl cream, as you can see, it just almost spilled out. It's slightly heavier than the one that I just showed you. It's more of a cream. I kind of have them side by side. There we go. Right, so see how the other one kind of, and I have more here anyway, but this one kind of thinned out a bit faster than this one. The other one is a bit heavier in that regard, but neither of them did anything in terms of bringing moisture to my hair. They were just good like twisting agents if you're looking for something like that. And this one actually says, oh, that is just step number 4. Sorry. Okay. These are both 8-ounce jars. Neither of them worked for me. Not interested in using them ever again. If you're looking for something from Curls though, so these for me, both of these are don't get this. Has a long ingredient list, nothing special in particular here to note, I don't think, but I'll show it to you anyway. There we go. This one, here's one ingredient list that you can pause and look through. And this is for the heavy curl cream, and then the other one is, this is going to be the medium curl cream, and here's the ingredient list for you to review here. And again, they both performed the same way on my hair. Great for just putting something in your hair to do twists, but then when it dries, the twists are as dry as like little sticks of hay, so that was pointless. So yeah, these I'm not going to use or purchase ever again. If you are looking for something from Curls, not that this is a moisturizer, and it really doesn't say that it is, it just says Twist and Shout cream. So it is a cream, and it's creamy, and this is also from the Curls brand. This is their blueberry. You know, I had to try everything from their blueberry line because I love, love, love their blueberry pomade. But yeah, this is their cream. This is how much I have left of it. This is what I've noticed. Trying to use this on its own, at first I was trying to say, oh, is this supposed to be like a moisturizer to moisturize your hair? If so, I'm not happy because it's not moisturizing my hair. But what it really says on the back is it says, looking for the perfect product for the perfect twist / braid out. It says this curl defining, shine boosting, silky styler will give you the best twist out that will make you want to shout. Okay, so in there, it's not saying that it's necessarily going to moisturize your hair. It says a curl defining, shine boosting, silky styler. Okay, so after using this product, after my hair has been moisturized by, let's say, some other product, and then putting this in, yes, the twists were defined. They were defined. I'm not going to say like gave me shine. I don't think I got that from it. It was defined. So in terms of this being a defining product for twists, yes, it defined well. So if I had to choose between the two that I just showed you and this one, I would definitely go with this one. And it again smells like the blueberry pomade, not to the same degree. It's like a light version of it, but it smells nice. This is creamy. Let me just show you. There we go. Okay, so it has a nice scent. It does leave it defined, but for my hair type, this is not a moisturizer. This is something you put to aid in giving yourself defined twists, but it is not going to moisturize your hair, as it does not moisturize mine. Here are the ingredients right there, and I know some people have raved about this because it does everything that they have ever wanted in a hair product, but again, not for me. Here are the ingredients right there. And they also, you know, basically say that you can put this on your hair. It's telling you kind of what to do for each day. So here we go. All right, so they're saying apply this cream to freshly cleansed / conditioned hair while it's still wet, and you can use it section by section. Then they're also saying you can use it to, you know, twist your hair, or you can allow your hair to fully dry before undoing the twists and braids, and then finger comb, you know, whatever. Yeah, so it gave me defined twist, but it didn't it didn't moisturize, and it's not a moisturizer, which was kind of what I was thinking when I purchased it, but that's technically not what it says, so I can't fault it for that. So if you are looking for something from the Curls brand, then you may want to get that, but don't get it if you're looking for it to be a moisturizer, because it's not. All right, it'll give you definition, which brings me to this product, also from Curls. 2 bottles of it. One is towards the end. This too is another one. This is their Blueberry Bliss This is their Blueberry Bliss Curl Control Jelly. It's a jelly-based styler. This is a styler. And they're saying you can put this on freshly cleansed / conditioned hair while it's still wet. Scrunch your hair into sections. Now, the scrunching thing does not work for me. You may want to put it in twist or something like that if your hair is like mine. It says allow to air dry. Then you can refresh your curls with, you know, moisturizer. So they're, again, not saying this is a moisturizer, but this is to like define your hair and to give you, you know, a certain kind of defined twist thing. It's more of a jelly. So yes, in that sense, this too, you can see the consistency of it a little bit. It's like a light blue color. Yes, this did give me a defined look as well, but because it's not a moisturizer, oh, I can see I'm losing light, sorry. Because it's not a moisturizer, I wouldn't get it again. It's just a styling product. So if you're just looking for a styler that can help to define your hair, you can either get the cream one that I just showed you, or you can get the control jelly. This is not something that I would purchase again, because I'm not like a twist out person. It's not like I do twist out. Sometimes I'll do it for the front like bang area, but for my whole head, I'm not at that stage yet. So maybe later on in the game, this is something I would revisit, but for now, no. Other thing I just want to mention, and this is going to be quick because I did mention this last year, the She Scented Juicy Berry Buttercream. Now, last year I said I was going to pick up the Kiwi one. I wasn't certain, because it doesn't have the exact name, if the Kiwi one was just a different scent or it's a totally different product. To me, they are very, very similar, like this type of hair, like buttercream, even though the Kiwi one is not called a cream. The Kiwi one is not called a buttercream. See that? It's almost like it is a butter. They both smell super delicious, but this year I'm heading on and going with the kiwi one, because as much as I love how this juicy berry one smells, the kiwi one smells even better. So I'm really excited about getting the kiwi one, because to me, even though the ingredient list is not identical, the two items perform almost identically. I can put it on my hair. It's just like to seal in. Also, the scent is long lasting, so I can use it like that as well. It's like a buttercream. And I didn't show you all the ingredients because we have discussed this one in the past, but it has palm butter as the first ingredient. Let me just get that so you can hopefully see that. And there we go. Yeah. And the kiwi one is pretty similar, though not identical. If you're looking for something from Diva Curl, because the two things that I've mentioned already I've kind of bashed, they were not great for me, but the Diva Curl Light Defining Gel, yeah. So this particular item does really well as a gel. Not a gel like slick down your edges, a gel like, oh, I want my curl pattern to show, or I want to wear my hair in a curly style. Whether you're starting from a wet state, your hair being wet, or from dry, this one actually works rather well. Now, you can also get that same look from Eco Styler, which is much cheaper, but if you just want to do something from Diva Curl, then yeah, you can do this gel. This is a good one. I think I've shown ingredients on that on the previous video. So we're going to skip ahead to some other products. Oh, there is a new product. I have not tried it. It's new. It's going to hit for Black Friday from Bacura Beauty. It's a hair cream, and I believe she described the scent as fruity. I'm pretty sure I'm getting at least two. Just hoping that it works. Okay. But I am also, of the things that I have tried from the brand before, I am getting the Palm Tapioca. Now, this hair cream is a great moisturizer. But even though it's a great moisturizer, because, and when I say great moisturizer, what do I mean? I'm not putting in any other product. My hair is clean. I let it air dry. Then I put this in and twist up my hair. The next day, it still feels moisturized. That's what I mean by a great moisturizer, right? I don't necessarily have to put it in every day, though sometimes, depending on the weather and other conditions, I may need to. But for the most part, this is a cream that is long lasting, and when I say long lasting, I mean, because there are some moisturizers that I use, or creams that I've used, where I put it in my hair and it feels fine. When I wake up the next morning, I need to put something on it because it feels dry again. With this, I can get through to the next night, right? So that's, for me, that's good. And that's the consistency of the cream. Hold it upside down. It's not one that would fall out. When it comes to the scent, though, it doesn't smell great, which again, with Bacura, a company knowing how to make things that are scented really, really well, this one smells like, I don't know, like doughy, almost like Play-Doh, I guess. I think this is the second time in this Black Friday video that I've said the word Play-Doh, but yeah, it's not the best scent at all. I'm just going to show you the ingredients right now, but I know I've spoken about this one at length in the past too. But if you're looking for a hair cream or something that can bring moisture to your hair, even though it doesn't smell great, you would want to get this, the Palm Tapioca from, it was previously called Basque, but now they're Bacura Beauty. The other thing that I will show you from Bacura, now this one does smell good, is the Honey Latte Detangling Hair Milk. It does a good job of detangling, but I really like it as a moisturizer. Honey Latte, and I know I've shown this in the past too, so I won't spend too much time on this because here are the ingredients, because there are some other items that I need to get to, but this is a nice moisturizer. The only difference between this and the tapioca one that I just showed you is that this is lighter in consistency. It's a lighter texture, so it can get me through. So like I said, the tapioca one, if I wash, condition, do my hair, whatever, and now I'm ready to moisturize, it can get me through to the whole next night without me. So it gets me through that night and the next night without me having to put in a moisturizer again. However, this one can get me through the next day, but not to that next night. Okay, so it's just like a lighter version of the cream. Next up, oh, this is a don't get. Also from Camille Rose, coconut water leave-in detangling hair treatment. Better than her other leave-ins for me, but still not good enough to purchase this again. This is creamy in nature too. Let me get some out. I know it's towards the bottom, but let me squeeze some out. This is the consistency of it. I'll put it right here. Really light, and maybe that's the issue. Maybe it's just too light for my hair. My hair is needy. It needs a lot of stuff. And this one is just, while I always like my hair to feel light and nice, this one may feel too light. So yeah, so that's what that one, and even this one won the Essence Award. All right, so it won the Essence Award, but not the PJD Award. Sorry, Camille Rose. So here are the ingredients. And again, just like that conditioner that I showed you from this same line, it actually has this light coconut scent, so it smells good. Here are the ingredients. I'm losing light, so I apologize for the lighting. But yeah, here are the ingredients. I think you can see that. Definitely would not purchase that again. No, no, no. Other stylers. Okay, moisturizer. Let me kick with this moisturizer right now. Another one I was surprised with, Sotanicals. This right here is their Moroccan Silk Moisture Milk. This is a creamy product. This one smells like what? Something. I'm trying to think of the scent. It's like it's something that I could even use as a body lotion. It smells like it almost wanted to be lemony, like a lemony pound cake almost. Yeah, because it has like that cakey scent to it. Anyway, this is a moisturizer that I may get one for Black Friday. There's some other moisturizers on my list too, and just some things I want to try, and I don't want to go crazy with too many products, but there you go. So you see that one almost looks like the consistency of the Bacura Detangling Latte one that I just showed you. Very similar consistency, but this does a really nice job, and I'm going to show you the ingredients right now. It does a really nice job of keeping my hair moisturized. Again, not from night to night, but from night to next day and like midday. So that's really good, especially considering that many of the Soultanical products have never even come close to that. My hair would be dry. As soon as the moisturizing product dried in my hair, it would be dry. So considering that, this one is by far heads and tails above those other products. But just in general, it's a good moisturizer. Hate this product right here, My Honey Child Ginger and Apple Slip Rinse. Now you may say, okay, I can see you barely use it. It's still at the top. So maybe you don't want to take this review, this portion of it, you want to take it with a grain of salt. But I can tell you that it's supposed to be applied on wet hair and kind of give you slip and help to detangle. Not only do I not like the scent, and this is just a personal matter, it smells like ginger. I'm not a fan of ginger. So it not only smells like ginger, I was hoping more of the apple scent would come through, but it also just leaves my hair crunchy feeling all the time, like it puts a cast on it. So I'm not happy about that, but I will show you the ingredients. I'll be giving this away to someone who has a hair texture for which this may work. That's just certainly not my hair texture. I'm looking for, oh, here are the ingredients right here in the middle. Maybe you can see that once it comes into view. Purified water. There you go. Virgin coconut oil, aloe vera gel, right? It's not like it has bad things. It doesn't. It just doesn't work for my hair, and it's like down to here. So I've used it, you know, several times, but not enough to even be interested in going back to it. So that's a do not get. Yes. Next thing, Sunny Isle released their Not Free Forever kind of detangling. It's a leave-in. It does get rid of tangles. It does help you to detangle, but you know, it's just, it didn't wow me. It did what it said it was going to do. It gets rid of knots, or if you have a tangle, you can use it as a detangler. It just wasn't super impressive. The scent is okay. It kind of smells a little like a slightly perfumey, but then a little sweet mixed in there. So it's okay. Anyways, one of their new products. Here are the ingredients here. Maybe you can see that, I hope. There we go. Yes, there you can see the ingredients. Glycerin. There we go. Okay, so let me pour out some of this for you. Even holding it upside down, you can see it's not sliding, right? So let me show you one of these types of things. Boom. See how that just goes out right now? Yeah. So yeah, I mean, even in my hand, it feels like it has a measure of slip to it. It really does let me detangle. If you get this, I don't think you would be upset. I just don't think it's going to rise to the occasion of being the best you've ever had in terms of detanglers. If you're looking for a detangler for your hair, just let's say we're just talking detangling now, I would go with this. I would say get this from Alakay Natural, the Lemongrass. Even though for her, this is a leave-in conditioner, it detangles super, super well. So I love this, as well as the Oyen Handmade. I'll put the name of it here, or maybe even a picture. I know I spoke of it last year. I got also 2 of the big liters last year. That one is an amazing detangler too, but I also kind of want to put this in the moisturizing category as well. When I do my best of series, I know I shouldn't even say it until I pull it out, but this is going to fall into 2 categories, and I'm going to tell you, as a moisturizer, at one point it stopped working for me, and it may have just been something with my hair or the weather or whatever, but then I used it again recently and it was back on point, just really, really moisturizing very well. But just even if you're not using it as a moisturizer, if you're just using it to detangle, really, really good detangler. And leave-in conditioner, which means after you've washed your hair, shampooed and conditioned it, your hair is still wet, you can pour that in or spray it in. So that's another good one you may want to look for. Again, you won't be mad if you use this. I am going to tell you though, I don't recall ever seeing Sunny Isle actually produce a Black Friday sale or give a Black Friday sale, though this year they are doing free shipping. So if you're interested in that, because their shipping is kind of high. In fact, one time when they didn't have a sale, I was trying to get something from them, but the shipping cost to me was prohibitively high, so I did not get it. But later on, they ended up having a sale another time of the year, so you may just want to look out for their sales, or if you do something for Black Friday, I already got the email from them, it's going to be free shipping. So that actually is good because their shipping was a little high. So yeah, so that from Sunny Isle. I also got from Sunny Isle this naturally curly styling custard. Yes, if you put it in your hair, will it make your hair, you know, your curls really defined? It will. But again, another one that wasn't as impressive for me because it was you get a lot of shrinkage from this one, and I know that happens with a lot of these like curl maker products, but you know, if you don't care about the shrinkage, then fine. But my hair already naturally shrinks, and then having it shrink further is not exactly what I was looking for. This too, very similar kind of perfumey type of scent. They are really happy about all of their products having the Jamaican black castor oil in it. Get castor oil. If you can, get castor oil. I'm going to do a totally separate video on this, or maybe I can just mention it here. And that there was a couple of videos ago, you may have noticed I had my hair like twisted, and there was like a section right here where it looked like hair was like not as plentiful as it should have been. And it was because I had been doing like twist, like not fake hair, just my hair, just twisting it, but I may have gone too hard on the edges, and then it just was looking kind of, you know, thin there. The hair was a bit sparse. I said, you know, all this Jamaican black castor oil hype that I hear about, let me just use it. And I did use the, not that it ultimately will matter, but I used the Sunny Isle brand of Jamaican black castor oil. I don't even want to say how quickly, but I just felt like the hair, and I know your hair grows on a, you know, monthly, you get like half an inch a month or whatever, but hello, do you see anything missing? Nope. Back. So I totally believe in that, like castor oil bringing back edges stuff. It works. Next thing, Allicate, and I know I didn't show you the ingredients in that. It's kind of your typical hair curling thing. Next thing up, oh, let me talk about this since I have it. Sorry. I'm almost done actually. All the time is bad. Sunny Isle Jamaican Black Castor Oil Edge Hair Gel. Yes, this is new from them as well. As you can see, almost done. I would have to like scoop the edges. I really just saved this just to show you. It does a nice job of holding down edges. Like, let me just put some right there. Let me take a little more. See, it kind of looks like a nice little clear paste. The only thing is, if you don't spread this in well, looky. See how that like is a little white filmy? That's this product. So if you don't spread that in nicely, yeah, you'll walk around when it dries and they'll be see it over here. This is how it was in the streets today. Yep. Little cake monster. Yep. So that's what could happen. Whereas even with the curls one, you may get a smidgen of that perhaps, but for the most part, even if you don't rub it in super well, it'll still be, and the one I'm referencing is this one, the Blueberry Curl Control Paste from Curls. Even if you don't rub it in super well, it's not going to make you look crazy in the street with this like white film and stuff. It's not going to do that to you. All right, so that's that. Allicate Naturals. This aloe berry styling gel smells delicious. I think it is now sold in Target. It smells like a fake strawberry, right? But this gel, see how it just all plopped together? It's a different consistency. It's not like a Eco Styler gel. It's like, it's not as congealed as Jello, but it's a different type of consistency. I wouldn't use this to lay down edges. I would use this more so as a curl maker too. That kind of thing. I would like put it in and then curls would form, or put it on, if I'm doing a ponytail, I would use that to get like the waves to really come out and form. That's what I would use that for. So it's more like a curl maker. So yeah, that's what I would use this for. It has natural and organic ingredients in it. This is from Alake Natural. When it comes to gels, this is not the best gel I've used. I would probably quite honestly go the Eco Styler route, though I know the ingredients are not nearly as good. So I do buy this one because it smells nice and it can give me a nice kind of like wavy look if that's what I'm going for. I will also say next to that, the Earth's Nectar gel. I mentioned in a previous video, this is really loose when it comes to gels. If I hold it like this, it will all slide out. This one, and I know I'm putting stuff all over my hair now, right? And I know I'm losing light seriously, but just bear with me, guys. Sorry. This too can be used as kind of like a curl maker, but yeah, it's just okay. If I had to choose between the two, I would definitely go the Alake Naturals route because I'm at least getting the scent factor as well. And it does a nice job of like bringing out those wave patterns. So yeah, it does that. This one can do it too, but you're also not giving me scent. So yeah, okay. So those two, I'm almost done. Let me just... Oils. I got this Alake Natural Oil Essential 17. It's just a bunch of different oils. It says hair growth oil, you know, has this spout, you put it in your scalp. I'm not really an oils person. Why I bought this? Not really sure. Just, you know, the PJ in me. So it has a bunch of different oils. If I had to choose one because I love the scent, it would be this Ambrosia one, also from Earth's Nectar. And it's scented with pink grapefruit. Can you see that down here? Pink grapefruit and cedarwood, but the cedarwood part I really don't smell. Let me just put some right here so you can see. But let me show you what I mean about oils. I'm going to put some in my hand right now. Okay, I have some in my hand. And see how I always say that it doesn't really make my hair shine? Oh, now you're going to make a liar out of me? Wait. See how, look, I just put a whopping amount of oil right here. And why is, like, it looks shinier here where I put the gel than where I put the oil. So my hair just absorbs oils in an interesting way, and it doesn't necessarily reflect shine. I don't really get shine too much from products, which is why when I do get it, I'm super happy about it. However, this Ambrosia one, it really just feels, I got it on sale for $19. So I don't even know what the regular price of this is going to be. Obviously more than $19, but see how much I've used so far. I really do like using it to kind of seal in if I do have a moisturizer or something, because I feel like it really does lock it in. But I'm sure other oils, not I'm sure, I've used other oils that will do a similar thing, but it really feels light. So I do like the Earth's Nectar oil. I would get that above the Alake one because this one definitely smells minty, no question, hands down. This one smells not citrusy like a citrus rind, but just this light, like something that could be a citrus perfume. It smells delicious, but it doesn't have a perfumey scent. I hate perfumey and floral scents, but it just smells, I'm just saying it's something that a person could use to fragrance their body, even if they put it into oil. Oh, I see my battery needs charging. Give me 1 second. Okay, my light is really horrible now, but the last few things I want to talk to you about, pomades. There are two main ones. First, let me talk to you about this one from, this one from Shea Moisture. It is the 3 butter styling pomade, and it has shea, mango, and avocado butters. I feel like when you use it to whether seal, if you like the lock method, or if you just like putting pomades, and when they say pomades, honestly, my original vision or the way that I conceive or think of pomades is that they're something that could, kind of, not like a hair grease, but this is a hair grease, all right? So I think of a pomade as almost, something like you could lay your edges with. That's how I think of pomades when I think of them, because the original pomades that I used, even from different companies, were more of that consistency. But now I'm seeing companies call things pomades when they're really greases or like, you know, butters that emulsify down as you rub them. So that's what this Shea Moisture one is. It definitely is more of a manly or unisex scent. It smells like, you know, like something a guy wouldn't be ashamed to use. They wouldn't feel like, oh, that's too much like a lady scent. No, it definitely smells woodsy, kind of earthy kind of thing. It's a butter. It has these 3 butters. I think it does its job. If you're trying to like seal in moisture, it can do it. It's fine. Not my favorite butter. I think if you want to really step your game up, and Becure Beauty said that they're bringing this back. I thought this used to be a regular item, but apparently it went off the charts at some point, and now they're going to bring it back for a limited time only. Get your hands on this, please. I am. And the other thing that I'm going to tell you about the Shea Moisture one is it's a bit, when you take it out, it's a bit like you'll feel, even right now, even though it kind of emulsified down, I still feel little grains in it. It's not refined, you know. I feel little grains. Once you rub it around a bit, yes, the grains go away and they do break down, and that's fine. But if you don't want to go through that process, now don't judge the way this looks, because you can probably find a previous video or an older video where I first showed this product. Now it's going to look all separated and stuff because I have had this over a year. I was saving it to do like a video. But anyway, this is from Becure, or previously known as Basque Beauty, and this is their, not 3, right? Because this has 3 butters in it: avocado, mango, and shea. This one has 7. Okay, and what I loved about this one, I know I spoke to you about this before. Listen to their butters, okay? Because these are not like typical butters. Like when I first read it, I was like, oh, it's going to be like shea and stuff like that. No, no, no. Okay, it does have shea, right? But it has mango, it has kapuaku, it has cocoa, it has ilipe butters, it has Takuma butters. Like I had never even used a Takuma butter before this product, and it just really feels, and it has, I got the citrus rind scent, and it smells like a light citrus scent. Really delicious. This is 3.5 ounces. The Shea Moisture one is 4 ounces, but I would still go with this one, even though I think it costs more. I would still go with the Becure one, because the 7-fold one, not only do you not have to break down the, you know, product, it didn't feel grainy to me, but also, even though I know now it looks a little separated, but that's because I've had it for over a year, but also it smells so delicious, and the scent still remains in your hair as you're walking down the street, as well as, I didn't say this about the Diva Curl gel, same thing. The scent stays in your hair as you're walking down the street. You smell it when that wind blows. Delicious. And I really do like how this gives me, which is not typical of my hair, it gives me some shine. It gives me a measure of shine. So I'm definitely getting this while she has it out. I may even get 2. Another pomade that I love, 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 because the scent is delicious and it works. It's, you know, it's a hair grease, right? So it's not that the Shea Moisture one doesn't work. It's just why I like these other 2 more than it. The one from Earth's Nectar, the Sweet Orange Honey Pomade, smells super delicious. Again, it's like a hair butter, but it smells, oh, we go down here. Look at that, same thing. Nothing to even break down in terms of like little grains. It feels super, super silky. See, it's shiny too, just like this one is shiny, but it just smells so good, and that scent stays with you. I have been asked, oh, what are you wearing? You know, when someone hugs you and it's like, oh, it's my pomade. So it smells really, really good. I have to make an apology because there was a person who asked me to review the Miss Jessie's buttermilk, and I thought I had that. I don't. I have the buttercream. I see that the buttermilk is like some moisturizer on the market. I don't own that. Miss Jessie's typically has a really good sale for Black Friday, so I may pick it up then. Excuse me, sorry. What I have is the buttercream. I don't like it, not buying it again. Let me just show you. It was this, the baby buttercream. Unfortunately, I had gotten like this big jar, so I'll be giving this away too. It's not that it didn't moisturize. It kind of has some hold to it, but I didn't even like the scent. The scent is hard to get around. It smells like a bunch of baby powder or something. I don't know. This one actually did smell nice to me. It smells like a pineapple now and later. They're curly meringue, yet I didn't, it just felt heavy kind of on my hair. So when it comes to Miss Jessie's, what I'm interested in is their Super Sudsy shampoo. That's kind of it. I don't want to keep you forever, even though I feel like I've covered all the things that are surrounding me, except for this one thing that is peeking at me right now. So let me just address that quickly. Oh, let's do this because we're all here together, right? Okay, so the honey curls from Earth's Nectar also is a really good curl maker. There's a cheaper one that I've spoken to you about. That's from Lotta Body. That one is really good too. But I love the Earth's Nectar one because your hair, a lot of those curl makers, your hair has to be wet. Even the Lotta Body one, they want your hair to be wet, and then, you know, it'll just help to keep those curls in place. This, your hair can be wet or dry. I specifically actually love it when my hair is dry, and then I put it in because it's like 0 to no cast at all. It feels so perfect. Whereas the Lotta Body one is really no cast either, but very, very light cast if anything. But you have to use it when your hair is wet. Otherwise, if you try to do it on dry, it just looks weird. The curls don't come out perfectly. But this one, wet or dry, it's just that when it's wet, it actually gives me like the feeling of a light cast on it, which is weird. But when it's dry and I put this on dry hair, no cast, it feels just like I just woke out of bed like that. It's great. Really like it. There is a moisture yogurt from Shea Moist from Alakay, which I thought I had right here, which maybe I do. Okay, I do. Sorry. This is going to be the last thing, and then I'm shutting off this video so I can start editing. Okay, Shea Yogurt Hair Moisturizer. My sister loves this. I'm going to be giving this back to her promptly. I'll show you the ingredients. To me, I just can't get past the scent. It stinks. To me, this is not a hair... okay. To me, this is more like a sealer, because even on the description here on the back, she's saying use her lemongrass leave-in, which I showed you previously, and then like seal it in with this. So to me, that's like locking in the moisture that she knows you're going to get from the lemongrass leave-in. This, I don't like the scent. My sister says it smells fruity. It doesn't smell fruity at all to me. It smells... not like pimento. It smells like fruity, but mint. No, it smelled like it wanted to be fruity, but then it went left and it has some spices in it or something. So anyway, it's like a bunch of shea butter whipped really well. It's soft. Feel a few little grains, but you know, again, they emulsify down. There it is right there. I just left it in that color so you could see that it was still yellow. Here are the ingredients for those who are interested down here. Key ingredients at the bottom. I'll let that come into focus. This is not something that I'm going to purchase again, but it's something that my sister likes, so she'll likely get it. It'll be on her list, I'm sure. So yeah, this is an 8-ounce jar. I did pick this up at Target. In terms of locking in the moisture, it did do that because I've tested it, right? So I've put it on top of the leave-in, because what I originally tried to do is just use this on my hair, and it just felt like a grease, like think old school grease on your hair. So my hair still felt not entirely smooth and soft. It just felt like my dry hair with grease on top, if that even makes sense to you. If you have hair like mine, you know what I'm saying. So that's what it felt like. So I wasn't happy with it. But then after moisturizing my hair or using her lemongrass or something that brings moisture to my hair, then sealing it with that, yes, it like kept that moisture in longer. So that was fine, but I can't get around the scent. So since I can't circumvent that issue, I won't be getting that one again. Anyway, I hope you have a marvelous Black Friday. Let's catch up on Periscope and maybe talk before Black Friday. I'll probably put something on Instagram. My Instagram is here. I'll probably put I'll probably put something on Instagram to say when I'm going to be on Periscope, because maybe we can do a quick chat either on Black Friday or pre-Black Friday or whatever, so we can like get our purchases in. And again, I'm not going crazy this year. I'm going super low-key, super light. I don't even think I'm going to do a haul video afterwards, because that's how few items I think I'm buying. Yeah, I just said that. Okay. Anyway, I hope all is well. No, I'm going really, really light this year. All right. Have a great Black Friday, and I will see you soon. Bye.